The Blue Jays have a tough time offensively today against Garrett Cole and the New York Yankees as they drop this one in Dunedin 3-1 to the Yankees and fall to 4-6 on the season and fall to 2-2 on the year against the New York Yankees. But Garrett Cole versus Robbie Ray. So great to see Robbie Ray back out there for the Blue Jays, but you're facing Garrett Cole again, so it's going to be a tough test no matter what. However, the Blue Jays get off to that good start in the first inning. Bo Bichette gets on base in the bottom half of the first. Why in the living heck are the Yankees playing Vladdy in a hard shift is still beyond me. But they do so, and he punches the ball to right field. It's kind of a bouncer through the right side, but no one's there. So fine by me. And it's a single for Vladdy. Bo goes to third in the play because the ball was hit so softly. First and third now with, I think it was one out. For Randall Grichuk. Ball goes in the dirt. Vladdy, great heads-up play and gets a great jump. Boogies to second base, takes away the double play. What happens later on in the at-bat? Randall Grichuk, ground ball, and he's out at first. But think about it. Vladdy gets the good jump, breaks up any possible double play. That ball was a double play ball. So he gets out of that, allows the run to come in to score. Bichette crosses. The Blue Jays have a 1-0 lead. Obviously, that didn't last as Kyle flippin' Higashioka hits a 2-run bomb. I mean, this guy, I swear, every time he plays the Blue Jays, he goes out there and crushes baseballs. I would much rather see Gary Sanchez at the plate than Kyle Higashioka. I think we can all agree on that, Blue Jay fans. Didn't he have a 3-homer day against the Blue Jays last year, and he almost hit a fourth that game? He has 2 today. He had a 2-run shot to give the Yankees the lead in the top of the 5th. Then in the top of the 8th off of Baraki, he gets a ball literally right at the belt, right at the top of the zone. Or is it the letters? I can't remember where exactly it was. I know it was at the top of the zone, and he barrels it up and crushes it out of here. I'm like, how? I mean, that's 2 homers in the day. He's the entire offense for the Yankees. 2 home runs, 3 RBIs for the 3-1 win for the Yankees. And you can dissect negatives from a game like this. You can say Gurriel has been awful, and he really has. He has not swung the bat very well at all, hitting sub 200. I think he was 0 for today, and he's just not looking comfortable at the plate at all. Look at the strikeout on Chapman. Now, his splitter was filthy, but Gurriel, when he's on, is able to foul a pitch like that off, or able to, at least put the ball in play. A lot of swing and miss from Gurriel so far this season, and it's just, you got to find a way to put bat to ball. You see what Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is doing right now. He's battling and fighting every single at-bat. Right? And what that does, it gives you extra pitches to possibly get a mistake. Hence why Vladdy is having such good at-bats. He's walking more. He's crushing baseballs more. Whether it's line drives, whether it's home runs, whatever the case, he's just hitting the ball so hard this year because he's fouling off the tough pitches to get a pitch he likes. And for Gurriel, he's just going to go back to what he does best. And that's just get back to ball. We talked about yesterday how, in the last video, how good Vladdy has been because he's able to get back to ball. You're not seeing that from Gurriel as of late, or really all year long. Obviously, it's only 10 games in, so you're not really expecting a whole lot from Gurriel, but you want to see some consistent offense. Obviously, still no Teoscar Hernandez. Obviously, still no George Springer. So you need all hands on deck, and for Gurriel in the middle of the lineup, you need to get that bat going. All right? And offensively, I think the Jays only had 5 hits in the game today. Not a whole lot going. But again, Garrett Cole was dynamite. After that first inning where he really didn't give up a hard hit ball that much. Obviously, Vladdy's single was definitely not a hard hit ball. The ground out. So you didn't really get any, but you manufactured runs. Those are beautiful. But you need to do more of it. You only had the 1 run in the ball game, and the odds of you winning a 1-0 ball game over the New York Yankees, pretty slim. However, let's get to some positivity because Robbie Ray got his first start of the season for the Toronto Blue Jays, and he was great. He was absolutely fantastic. He looked great out. He looked great in the mound. He was mixing his pitches nicely. Was getting squeezed a lot by the umpire in this game. Were they balls? Yeah, but do you see them called quite often for, other pitchers? Not specifically Garrett Cole today, but just in general? Yeah, absolutely. So it looked like he was squeezing him quite a bit. And then you see that last pitch, Chapman on Rowdy Tellez. That ball was not even close. And the umpires wanted to go home, clearly. And those are the type of pitches where I'm like, man, you call that for strike 3 to end a ball game, but Robbie Ray, who's always trying to battle his command, he's throwing pitches that are just a shade off the corner, and you're just not giving him any of it. I mean, he did walk 3 guys, but I dismissed that because I thought he was a great job today. 5 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs. Obviously, the 2-run shot from Higashioka, but that was it. He had 3 strikeouts in the game as well. I thought Robbie Ray pitched a great outing in his first regular season outing of the year. He looked great. I'm hoping we can see this more consistently from Robbie Ray moving forward. But heck, literally his first start of the season against the Yankees. So it is what it is. You know, you got to move on from it and move on to the next one. But a very positive sign from a guy that has had a really sluggish start to the year, Raphael Dolis. And obviously before this outing today, you could see in his body language. I mean, he's always that kind of laid back, chill, doesn't do a whole lot type of guy. But you noticed after that, those last couple outings where it was kind of getting to him, right? And then he went out there today and he threw an inning and 2/3, did not allow a hit, walked 1 batter, and got a strikeout. That is more like Raphael Dolis. We also forget to mention that I think he only pitched like 2 2/3 in the spring. So he didn't even really get a spring training. So for Raphael Dolis, you're looking at like this is kind of an extended spring training for him, and a really good job today for Raphael Dolis coming out of the pen and kind of keeping the Jays in the ball game at the time. And Ryan Borucki serves up the 1 home run, unfortunately, to Kyle Higashioka. But who else is going to get anything done for the Yankees? Because nobody else did except for Higashioka. Trent Thornton in the ball game looked pretty good as well. An inning in the 3rd, walked 1 batter, struck out 2. I thought he was pretty good. The 1 walk was, it was his last batter of the ball game. So Brett Gardner? I think it was Brett Gardner because it turned the lineup over to LeMahieu, and then they went to Mesa. They went to Mesa for Brett Gardner. So whoever the heck was before Brett Gardner is the guy that Trent Thornton walked. But look, overall, am I upset the Blue Jays lost today? Of course I am. I'd be an idiot and I would be lying to you if I said I was not upset that the Blue Jays lost today. But am I angry? Not really. You face one of the best pitchers in baseball, Garrett Cole. You lost 3-1. Robbie Ray basically matched him pitch for the entire game except for the 2-run shot to Higashioka. You give him credit for that. Their bullpen, shut the door. You give him credit. The Jays are 2-2 on the year without George Springer. Take that in for a second. And no Teoscar Hernandez. And Gurriel, maybe he's still having symptoms from this vaccine shot, so he might not even be feeling the greatest. Borucki probably isn't feeling great because he had the same thing. And he gave him a home run today. So these guys are not at their best right now. And it's only 10 games into the year, guys. It really is. So I'm not too worried about this ball team. Yeah, 4-6 is not a great start. But really, is any team in the American League East running away with the division? No, they're not. Well, the Red Sox were 6-3 going into play today. Do you really expect that team to keep it up? Because I don't. Do you expect Baltimore to be above the Yankees and the Blue Jays this year? No. 10 games into the year, you don't look at standings. You focus on your team. You're focusing on your team getting better and winning ball games. Get to 500 and then keep going from there. I don't even look at standings until it's like the 50th to 60th game of the year. I said 80, but that's like almost halfway through. We kind of look before then. 50 to 60 games is kind of when you get a little idea of where you're sitting in the standings. We're at game 10. Not too worried right now. Game 2 of the 3-game set against the Yankees goes tomorrow night. 7:07 first pitch down there in Dunedin. Jamison Taillon is on the mound for the Yankees. A lot of these Blue Jay hitters have not seen Jamison Taillon, so it's going to be a first time for them, and it's going to be a first time for Taillon seeing these young kids. So it's going to be a very interesting ball game tomorrow. 7:07 first pitch, and on the bump for the Blue Jays is the ace. Hyun Jin Ryu gets the ball for the Jays in the middle game of the set tomorrow night, 7:07 first pitch. All right, so you know what, guys, that is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and you didn't enjoy the game today, if you're a Blue Jay fan, but if you're a Yankee fan and you love the ball game today, smack the like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, your thoughts on the game. What'd you like? What'd you not like from today's game? Twitter is down below for myself. Follow up, send me a DM, do all that great stuff. The Instagram link is down below, so follow up there if you have not done so already. And check out the Jays Banner podcast on iTunes. It just got released on Spotify, so check that stuff out at Jays Banner. And we also do post-game live streams after every single Blue Jay game, so go check that out on the Blue Jays Center Instagram page. All right? And I will talk to you guys, where are we here? Raptors edition. There's so many games going on. Who do the Raptors play next? I forget. Anyways, the Leafs, I'll talk to you guys next game, Raptors edition. I'll talk to you guys Leafs edition a little bit later on today, which is like not very long after right now. I'll be talking to you guys Leafs edition as they lost 4-2 to the Montreal Canadiens. We'll talk very shortly how that game went and how angry am I, because I'm not. All right, we'll talk to you guys very shortly, Leafs edition. And as for the Blue Jays, as we mentioned, their next game is tomorrow night, 7:07 first pitch down in Dunedin. Jameson Taillon on the mound for the Yankees. Hyun Jin Ryu on the mound for the Blue Jays. All right, so thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Talk to you guys then.